Alright, so now we're going to work on the actual marketing of your app. We've set up your app, and now what we want to do is market it. And I just want to give you real quick, when you come to the landing page here, is you've got this instructional video up on top. You've got the below is a video just going over the app, gives you an overview of everything it does. And then download is where down below is where you can find the downloadable material that I'm going to show you, a flyer, and then also some code as well. So the flyer looks like this. This is going to be something that you can have at open houses and just give out for people to download your app. So all you have to do is just click on it to download it, and then it's going to open up in a PowerPoint file. And just replace your name here. Now that we used to have to put a code in here, but now we can just have them download the app, and then they just search for your name, and then they can download your app. The other thing they can do is also use the QR code. So to get that QR code, we need to replace the current one that's in here with yours. So if you go to MyKW, hit the plus sign by My Marketing, and then go to eAgency website, and then we're going to go to step 4.0, and then mobile property search. And that is where you're going to find your code here. If you do see this, make sure you choose your market center, then hit save. And that'll give you your app's information. Then all you have to do is right click and then just copy that image. Again, just pause the video as you're going through this with me. And then right click and then paste it into the PowerPoint. Now here's yours. We're going to click on this one to delete it. And then we're just going to resize this one and place your QR code onto the app flyer. So now we've got your name, your QR code. You can print this, have as many copies as you want at open houses, etc. I think it was 80+% of people are using mobile property search. So let's get as many people as possible onto your app. So that is a flyer that you can have, so printable material. The other part that we want to look at is to market to your database to get them to download your app. So a couple things here. I wish this was a little more seamless, but I'm going to go into the marketing. So plus sign by My Marketing. Again, pause as I'm going here just so you guys can make sure you complete these tasks so everything gets set up as you go through this. And then go to Manage and Create Campaigns. They have a mobile property campaign, but we need to make a couple adjustments to it. So it'll bring you here. It's just going to show any of your current campaigns, and we just need to activate a campaign. So we're going to use the advanced option here because we need to edit the campaign. There's a couple pieces that we have to edit, and that's what I mean by I wish it was a little more seamless. But hit the advanced button, and then we're going to go to Market to Sphere, or I'm sorry, I believe it is actually under Market Buyers. Okay, yep. It's under buyers and it's under sellers. It's the same app. It's just called mobile app. And then you can choose two different versions, a single agent or a team. So we're going to use the single agent option here. And it's 3 emails that go out. Below are the elements. And then it just talks about the app. So we want to get your database downloading your app. So that's the piece we want. Then we just hit next step. And then we're just going to hit next step again. And now we've got the 3 pieces here. What we need to do is we need to edit the 3 pieces. We need to make sure when they click the download of the app that they go directly to your app and not have to go through those extra steps of entering in your name. So on the flyer, if they go to the QR code, it will go directly to your app. There's no need to enter your name. But if they actually just download the app, they have to enter your name. So that's the reason why we're doing this. So stay with me on this mobile property search page here. They gave you a URL. Just highlight that URL and then copy it. That URL is a direct download to your app. So if somebody would click on an icon on a website or anything, that will be a direct download to your app. So we're going to go to the eEdge, back to this page here. So I've got those 2 tabs open. And then what I'm going to do is I need to edit each of these pieces. So hit the edit button. And what I want to edit, once this loads, apologize for taking time, is there's a button on each one of the pieces that says download my app. And that goes to a generic app. We want them to go to your app. So we're going to start editing. And here it is, download my app now. I'm going to click on that. And I am going to unlink it. That removes the link. Now I'm going to link it. And all I'm doing is, and actually in this case, you're going to have to use keyboard shortcuts. Again, this is part of their editor. I can't right click and paste, so I have to hit Control V to paste that in. I believe on a Mac it's Command V to paste. So just paste in that URL, hit OK, and then we're going to save that piece as app1. You can save it as whatever you want. It doesn't really matter what you save it as. It's not going to affect anything, but make sure you save it. And we're going to exit the editor, so that's the first piece is done. And now we're going to go to the second piece and do the same thing. We're going to hit the edit button. And again, this may seem like a lot of work, but this is a one-time setup. And if you're going to use the marketing piece of your app, we must do it this way just to make sure that it goes out right. So we're going to hit start editing again, and then the download my app. We're going to unlink it and link it, and then Control V, paste in our app's code. So when they actually download it, we save them the hassle of having to enter in my name or any sort of code or anything like that. It goes directly to my app download. Hit OK, and then we're going to save as. I'm just going to do app2 and save. Exit the editor, and then I'm going to do the last piece of the campaign and edit, and then let it load. Start editing, download my app, unlink, and then link, Control V, hit OK, and save as app3, save. And then that is all set. Now I can add everybody in my database to this to try to get them to download my app. So that way they're communicating directly with me and not having an external app that they're using for that. So we'll hit the next step. And I can, at this point, I can add people to it, or I can just save the campaign and I can add people to it later. But I've got the campaign set and built, and now I can add people to it at any time. As I get new people into my database, I can add them to it, and so on and so forth. The next thing I want to talk about is in the marketing section. Since we're talking about marketing your app, you've got an option, and this is on your eAgency website, is you can, it actually will recognize if a mobile user lands on your website, do you want to send them directly to your app, or do you want them to bypass the app download and just go to your website? So if you choose this option here, yes, send mobile visitors to my personal mobile app landing page, that is an option for you. So I'm just going to show you what the mobile app landing page looks like. Obviously it'll look a little different on the computer versus a phone, but this gives you that, and I don't think it'll adjust here as I zoom in. No, it won't. But this is what the landing page looks like with your information on there as well. So a lot of people are also using their eEdge website. So if I'm just going to show you the eEdge website here real quick. And website, main text, and view website. On the eEdge website, you can put some images on there. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my landing page here for the mobile app. So let's go. You guys can take that image, and if you guys want to put that image onto your website, you guys can do that. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Mobile app marketing. And I'll add that to the bottom here. So you guys can just highlight that image from my website and paste it into your own website, and then just relink it to your app's URL. So that is an option for you guys as well. The other option you have is your mobile app landing page. So with the eEdge website, it has no tie to the app, so there's no automatic download. So you would have to create a landing page, and that's what I've done here. And you guys can do that as well. And I'll show you that real quick. Mobile app, market my app. Give me 1 second here, I just have to get back to that page. So there's the flyer here. You can grab the image here, paste it onto your web, just copy it, paste it on your website, then relink it. And then there's a download the landing page code. So what I did is I created a custom page on my eEdge website, which you have one extra tab that you can add a custom page to. So let's go. You can download the code here. So you just click there. It's a Word document. And when it opens up, it looks like this, and I've got it highlighted in red, the only thing that you need to change out, and that is the code. And that will be a direct download to your app. So what you need to do is, if you go back to 4.5 mobile property search, grab your code, just double click, copy it, paste it in there, and then just highlight everything and just copy, because now that code is all tied to your app. Just copy that, and then you'll go into your eEdge website. There's a custom page. The first thing you have to do is give it a title, then hit change, and then the next thing we're going to do is, if you have nothing here, we are going to hit the source code, which is all the way over here on the right. We're going to tell it that we're entering in source code. Control V, hit OK, and it'll generate your landing page for you, and then simply hit save, and now you have a direct landing page for your custom app on your eEdge website as well. So that is a quick rundown of all the marketing. There is some other stuff on MyKW under technology, KW mobile app resources. If you go there, you can it just kind of gives you an overview of the app, and then how to download your app, agent code, how agents brand the app. So you can click there and find out more options. And that is another PowerPoint file. And it just kind of goes over some more stuff that I just kind of went over in the video, but there's some tools there for you as well. So a lot you can do with the app, and just use it as much as you want to, and take as much from this training as you like, and use as little as you want as well.